cheer, and boo.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Ray from Philly here on Sunday, December 2nd, and this is part 2 of 5 of a mini-series that I'm doing. If you watched the first part, it was the top 10 cards the last 10 years that have done well in value, or whether you wanted to invest in them, your choice, in rookie cards of non-Hall of Famers. Tonight is part 2, top 10 cards that have done well the last 10 years in food and beverage company. This isn't your traditional Topps Bonds, Topps or Bowman or Donruss Flair. This is a food and beverage company, and I'm joined by a guest on the phone who I consider to be an expert in this area. This is Dave, also known as Blue Jacket 66. So Dave, I want to thank you for joining. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing great. Happy Sunday to everybody. I'm
Yep.
doing well and anxious to talk about some food issues from the
Yep.
50s.
The golden era to me of baseball and baseball card collecting is without a doubt late 40s, all of the 50s. I would say 47 to like the early 60s is just primo time. But I have the picture of the first card, Dave, up on the screen that we both agreed on these 10 cards. At number 10, we were looking at the 71 Kellogg's Roberto Clemente, number 5, 3D Superstars card. Dave can't see the screen, but I'm showing all you guys and of the values of what this card has done over the past 10 years. A PSA 9 right now is going for $467. A 10 is going for $1,500. I mean, if I just click on the value, Dave, I'm showing everybody right now what it's done. This is just a steady, nice incline from, let's see, 10 years ago, this card was $160, and now it's going for almost $500. What's your thoughts on the 71 Kellogg's? I mean, the whole set in general is a beautiful set, but do you particularly like this card? I do. I think it's a nice card.
You know, I consider the 71 Kellogg's to be the last of the great food and beverage issues. There's ones that came afterwards, but after that, things were more massively produced. The 71 Kellogg's, they were only found in the cereal boxes, and they couldn't send away to the company for them. So much harder to get than the 72, 73s, etc. So the 71, and especially the Clemente, classic card, but I think it was kind of winding out the heyday of, as far as sports card being associated with food and beverage, in my opinion.
Right. Now, I mean, I've heard some rumors that some of these 3D cards over time can dry out. I'm not sure if you've heard of that.
Yeah, one, they notoriously curl. Matter of fact, I have a bunch of 73 Kellogg sets, a whole bunch. Matter of fact, I may get some out, but they're curled into they're banana shaped, and that's just a given for them. And I'm not quite sure what to do with that, because I'm afraid that if I would, book them or straighten them out, that they're dried out. Will they crack? So they do. They crack, and that's why finding some of these in the higher grades, if you like getting them graded, is tough.
It's costly, definitely, and they go up in value. I mean, these cards are beautiful looking cards. I mean, they still hold its value to this day. Just a great looking card. So we're going to move on now to number 9, the 1962 Jell-O Mickey Mantle, card number 5. Right now, this card, there's not too many that are showing graded. The highest one they're showing right now is in a PSA 5. So these cards are really rare in itself, too.
They're really rare.
Yeah.
If you look at them compared to the post-serial issues, I think the PSA population's low. I think it's less than 75 of these cards.
Probably.
For the mantle, that is.
Yeah.
The 62 Jell-Os, they kind of look like the 62 posts, but
yeah, they do.
primarily just a Midwest issue.
They do.
Hand-cut and incredibly tough.
They do almost look exactly like the post-serial cards from 1962, but, again, it's just a really nice looking card. And a lot of these food and beverages cards, we were discussing before we started the episode here that there really are some nice looking cards here, and this without exception, this is without exception here. The Jell-O It's just a
Jello
great.
has a large issue. I mean, there's 200 or so players. I mean,
Yeah.
you can put together a nice set. And the beauty about these Jello and postcards is they're all hand cut.
Mm-hmm.
And so you don't have to worry about, grading them because they're hand cut, so that the authenticators will grade them essentially as hand cut. Sometimes they'll give them a grade if they're perfectly cut outside the line, but for the most part, they'll grade them authentic, and you can just get a beautiful issue that is graded authentic, and you could get a PSA 5 or 6 that's cut very well on the lines that,
Mm-hmm.
is not as attractive card.
Right.
So I like these cards that you can cut out because you can get nice copies of them
Right.
in authentic holders.
Right. Well, we're going to move on now to what I was just telling before we went on. My favorite card of the whole 10, which is, you believe it or not, is dog food, is the 1954 Red Heart dog food Stam Usual. This by far, I mean, there's two different colors on this, right, Dave? Is red or blue? Is there
Yeah, they came out, and there's 33 cards, and can I just talk a second?
Sure.
Okay. There's 3 sets of 11. There's 11 cards in the red set, 11 cards with the green background, and 11 cards with the blue. The red's usual blue mantles in that. Supposedly the red were scarcer, whatever that means.
Right.
So there's 33 cards with 3 different backgrounds.
Mm-hmm. It's
incredible images.
Oh my God.
That unusual is just gorgeous. I would love one in a mid to upper grade. I don't have one. I had one in a lower grade that I sold, but I'm in agreement with you. It's great. The interesting thing about this set is what you would do is you would send away a dog food label or two and maybe a dime, I can't really remember, and you would pick, I want the red set, the green set, or the blue set, and they'd send it to you from the company.
Mm-hmm.
So they're company issued. You didn't get them in a bag of dog food, so they were in pretty good condition. And reportedly, rumor has it, or I've heard down the grapevine, that you could actually you could get cards from the company as early as, or as most recently as the early 70s before they, I don't know if they're still in business, but supposedly in 71, 72, they had still laying around the warehouse where you could get them, but I don't know if that's true.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's just I don't know if it's just the red background that does it and the sky blue on the other ones. I mean, it's just an unbelievable set in general. I mean, all of them, not just the usual, but I mean,
they're all beautiful portraits.
Yeah.
Essentially, right?
Really, really nice with the cream borders. I mean, it's just a nice looking card. So, did you say you wanted to touch on something else besides on the dog food?
Before we went online here, we were laughing at it with food and beverage, but it's a dog food.
Right. Yeah.
The other dog food issue is last year it came out of the blue. Did you see anything about that mascot dog food Mickey Mantle card?
Yeah, I did. As a matter of fact.
Yeah, so that was a 55 mascot dog food where the only other known copy was a Robin Roberts.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no checklist. So that thing came out, and TSA wouldn't grade it, and SGC wouldn't grade it because there's no checklist, and no one had ever seen a mantle, and so it got graded by Beckett. And I did on that, but I don't know. Something about a one-of-a-kind makes you a little nervous about the authenticity of it. So always in the back of my mind, I was thinking, I would love, can you imagine having a 101 mantle? But
yeah.
One, I would have been immediately, I could have bid, I could have mortgaged my house and someone would have outbid me, but it makes you nervous when there's only one copy about
Oh, absolutely.
issues. But that's really cool. It's another dog food issue.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's one of a kind. When it's one of one, it's one of a kind card, especially when it comes to mantle. I totally agree. It's just a nice card.
Continue to pop up from time to time, and I'll tell you what, there's probably a lot of old collectors. By old, I mean, that are in their 70s, 80s, or even older now, and they've been sitting on their collections, and they don't care about third-party graders, and they don't care about YouTube, and they don't care about getting on the internet.
Right.
They have their cards, and those may come to light, here in the next 15 years. A lot of old collections.
Right.
So there could be some neat stuff coming down the line. You never know.
That's a good point. I totally agree. We're going to move on to the next card. Number 6 is the 54 Wilson Franks Roy Campanella, card number 1. And I was telling Dave before we went on that this is one of my cards that's coincidentally, just like the Red Heart Mutual, this card's in my 300 set, and it's another great looking card. It's doing really well in value as well the past several years. So what's your thoughts, Dave, on the Wilson Franks Campanella card? Card number 1, too, by the way.
Yeah, that orange, I can't see a picture, but that orange
Yep.
background and a little Wilson hot dog up in the corner. I mean, what gets me is thinking about, you're a kid in 1954 and your mom's bringing home hot dogs, and in there, you know there's a baseball card.
Isn't that something?
That's one of the things that gets me into collecting data issues, is trying to imagine, what it was like, and it's pretty neat. But that Campanella is probably one of my favorite Campanella cards. I don't own one, but those Wilson meats are just, the Wilson Franks are just tough. The centering on them is tough. They were in the hot dog packages, so they tend to get dirty, and it's a classic issue because it's got that Ted Williams, and but many people consider the 54 Wilson Franks Ted Williams, along with the 54 Dandy Potato Chips Mickey Mantle, as the most important food regional issues out there. But Wilson Frank's cool, and I love that Campanella.
Yeah, I was also saying the Gil Hodges. Now, how many cards are in this set? There's only about 20 cards?
I thought you might ask me that, and I'm not sure, but there's not a lot.
Yeah, I'm looking at Vintage Cards pricing, and it's just showing 20 right now. But Gil Hodges is in the set that I'm trying to work on, too. But, yeah, the Campanella, and there's something about having a card being number 1 in a set, too, it just increases its value even more because, like the 52 Topps Pathco, when it's card number 1. So card number 1s on each set is usually more valuable because of the rubber bands that kids used to use back in the day. The card on the top and the card on the bottom would usually be susceptible to having the dings on the edges from rubber bands. But so this is a really great looking card. You're right. It's like a yellowy orange background. It's got the hot dogs on the top right hand corner, and Campanella is in a great pose with the catcher's mitt. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the distribution was. I mean, Wilson is a big meat company. I think Stahlmeyer was actually a subsidiary of them. So I don't know. All I know, when I'm a kid, I'm trying to think, did I have Wilson Frank? I know I didn't have, Glendale hot dogs. I know I didn't have Briggs meats. We had Oscar Mayer. But I don't know if we had Wilson. Did you have Wilson?
I don't think so. We had Oscar Myers and Ballpark and
right.
I can't remember, but Oscar Mayer was the first one that I came up with. So yeah, so let's move on to the next one here. We have the 59 Bazooka Willie Mays bubblegum card, I'm assuming here, from Bazooka Bubblegum. Another great looking card. This is kind of like not a traditional shape, Dave. It's kind of high, like a tall boy. It's kind of a high looking card, but nice borders.
Yeah, they're big cards.
Yeah.
They Bazooka, you could buy a box of their 1-cent gum, and on the back of that box in '59, the entire long box was that baseball card. You had to cut it out. It had perforation lines, but you had to cut it out. And, 7-, 8-year-old kids don't do that well.
No,
at all.
No, not at all.
The mantle is, here's why I like that Bazooka Willie Mays. The mantle is pricey, and the Mays is, it's affordable, and it's a cool card. It's cool. The whole set's cool. There's like 23 cards in it. There's not a Clemente, but there's some stars, and I love that image. Is Willie Mays smiling in that card?
No, he's not. There's
no, he's not. Okay, I figured.
20. There's 24 cards.
That guy to smile.
Yeah, he's not the greatest of. I've met him a couple of times, and I met Hank Aaron. He was cool, but yeah, Willie's Willie.
But I'm agreeing with you. The 59 of all the bazookas, and the bazookas go up through 69, and after 59, they became very small little cards. I actually collect the mantle bazookas, and they're all small Bazooka's a classic. Big card and
Right.
Cool. I mean, there's Ashburn. There's a lot of stars in there, and I agree with you. It's a cool food issue.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna keep this moving. Now is a really cool, interesting card. Is the 58 Hires Root Beer with or without tabs it can come with on the Hank Aaron card. This is really something special on this card. So
yeah, I made a video of that one, and
yeah.
it blows my mind, that these cards exist with the tab still on it. Because I had that tab off before my mom got, the card store closed.
That's amazing.
Because the baseball card, you don't really care about the giveaway or the promotion, right?
Right.
Phenomenal they exist without, but I tell you what, they're much less expensive without the tab, and they make a great set. They make a great set without the tab.
Right.
That's the set.
Yeah, I'm reading the bottom. Join the Hires Baseball Club today. That in 1958, no kid's going to keep that. They're going to rip off the top. It's amazing. You're right that to see any of these with the tab is just unreal.
And I don't know why Hires just did it that 1 year.
Yeah.
I mean, it had to have been a success.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they sold good root beers even if they weren't. I don't know, but they only did it 1 year. That makes it pretty extra special for.
Now, you have this card, right? You said.
I got that card, and I have the Aaron, and I have the May test issue.
Okay.
All the other cards I kind of find uninspiring, to be honest with you. There's a Snyder that. Duke Snyder, his cards are expensive.
Yeah, they are. His rookie's really up there.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to a lot of these food issues, Snyder's in them, and he's within the top 3 or 4 of value of the set. He's a very popular 50s player, no question.
Yeah, definitely.
But he's in that set too.
Yep.
And I don't know what to say.
It's a nice looking card. Yeah, I mean
it's a nice card. It's a nice set, and if you go beyond the superstars. They're affordable, and you get the superstars too. You get Aaron and Mays in the mid-grade condition.
Yeah,
pretty good highlight to your collection.
Yeah, definitely. There's some cool cards in here. I'm looking at the list right now. I mean, you have Richie Ashburn's in here, Bob Friend, Kurt Simmons, some cool names.
Yeah.
Well, I'm moving on to the next one. We're just rolling here. We have this is a huge one, a 1954 Dandy potato chip of the Mick. I was at the Philly show yesterday, and I saw a few of these at display cases. This is a really popular Mantle card. It's the 54 Dandy potato chips. Really expensive too.
It's expensive, and it's growing, and it's got that image that's on the Stallmeyer and the Briggs meats, and it's just a shy, acne-faced, smiling, whatever, 21-year-old kid. And the first time I saw one of those cars, I completely fell in love with it. Eventually got one, but Dandy is out of Cleveland. Ohio put out a lot of good food and beverage issues, but this one's like I've talked about. It came in actually bagged the chips, so they put them. They're very highly prone to grease and grime, and so they're very condition sensitive and really tough to find. And It's just on a bag of chips. So there's a Feller and a Rizzuto and Hodges, Dobie, and awesome set. But the Mantle, that's I don't know. The 54 Dandy potato chips Mantle. If you're gonna build a pyramid of food and beverage cards, I don't know. That may be at the top. To be honest with you.
And you took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say the same thing about condition sensitive with the grease from the potato chips. Yeah, that's a really tough card to maintain and get this in good shape. But there are cards graded a 9 I'm looking at now. Wow. And it's going for $28,000 in a 9. So, even the mid-grades.
Are you looking at that card?
Yeah, I'm looking right at it. We're looking at it.
How is the centering on that 9?
Let's see. On the PSA 9 for $28,000. Let's see. Bringing up the picture now. The centering's really, really nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's out of most of our ballparks. I mean, I have a SEC 7. It's in one of my videos. I really love it. I'll keep it in that holder. I don't really believe in crossing around, but I guess my dream would be have a centered one and an 8. But you know, the prices on these are escalating rapidly, but, you know.
It's another great mantle card. A lot of these have mantle in them.
It's a great card, there's no question.
Next up, we're moving along here is this is an interesting one. A 1957 Cons Wieners of Roberto Clemente. It looks like it's in black and white. Am I right?
They are black and white.
Yeah, nice looking card. Compliments of Cons Wieners. The wiener of the world awaited. But that's what it says on there.
Do you ever heard of Cons Wieners?
Not until I started collecting baseball cards. No, I had never heard of Cons.
Yeah, I don't know. This is why it's interesting to go to shows in the early 70s and these pioneers, the 60s and 70s. I mean, that wasn't me. But I'm telling you that when these heavy hitters were going to these early nationals and shows, they weren't trading, 33 Gaudis and T206s. What they wanted is these regional cards. Because on the West Coast, believe you me, they'd never heard of, Glendale meats and, rodeo hot dogs,
right,
stuff like that. So the biggest thing, Bill Maestro, I mean, that's what they wanted. They wanted to collect these cars. So, they're a big deal. That's why I asked if you ever heard of Cons Wieners, because I surely haven't either. I know they're out of Cincinnati. They started issuing cards in 55, and they only did reds. And I think in 57 is when they started adding some Pittsburgh players. I guess, right across the border there. So they added Pittsburgh players. And so the 57 Clemente is Clemente's first issue of Cons, and Cons went ahead and issued all the way up through 79. But I have 0 Cons cards. That 57 Cons Wieners Clemente is why I gave you that, because that's on my list, and that is I think it would be a good investment too.
Right. Now, you said
it's a cool card.
Is this the first year of Cons, 57?
No, 55 was their first year. They had 55 and 56 were just Reds players.
Okay.
And they put some Pirates players in, and after it became Reds and Pirates. They became color. Cons Wieners did in like 60. I don't know, 3 or 4. I don't know. I don't know if Rose and Bench they have early Cons too, but I know their first 4 years they're just black and white, which
nice looking.
Cards in general aren't appealing, but in this situation I think it is.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, it's again. I mean, these cards are just phenomenal looking. We have 2 left. I want to get this rolling here because we've been on a while. I don't want to keep you up holding here, but number 2, this is my second favorite one after the Red Heart Mutual, is the 1954 Johnston Cookies of Hank Aaron, card number 5. A different shape, and it has, I just noticed it does have the Braves logo on the bottom below his name. Did they do that with all the different teams, Dave? Like they had different logos for...
There was no different teams. This is put out in Milwaukee. It was just Braves.
Oh, it's just Braves. Okay, yeah, I'm noticing it now. So
they had a 53, 54, and 55. So Aaron was in the 54 and 55, and it's kind of a rookie card, to be honest with you. I think this is investment potential too. I would never tell anybody to invest in cards.
Right.
But come on, that's a beautiful card, and a beautiful color card, and it's his rookie year, and it's out of a Milwaukee bakery.
Right.
They put in boxes of cookies for that. So,
yeah, I'm looking at this set. It's all Braves. You're right. I just showed everybody the Matthews card too. I mean, wow, this is really an awesome set.
For people that like to collect sets, that'd be a good set to collect.
Yeah.
Those Johnston cookies. I think I'd heard that maybe they sold some Johnston cookies up east a little more, maybe into New York. I don't know. But it's for the most part strictly Milwaukee. So.
Right. Yeah, really nice.
I don't know. Just in a box of cookies.
Really nice looking card there too.
Yeah,
Definitely.
It's a beautiful card. And his 55 is nice looking too. He's kind of sitting down in the on one knee in a batting circle or something like that.
Right. And you have this one too. I've seen you do a video on this Johnston Cookies. Yeah. Really nice.
I got the 54 and the 55.
Nice. Well, we're going to move on to the last one here. This is the 47 Bond Bred Jackie Robinson portrait simulated autograph number 6. There's quite a few of these Bond-bred Jackie Robinsons. We picked this one out here. This was really a cool looking one. There's 14 different ones. There's a lot of them. This one looked really cool.
I would say that this card, number one, you've heard of Bond-bred?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Okay, there's no Bond-bred here in the Midwest. The only reason I've heard of Bond-bred is they did a lot of advertising in the 40s, 50s, and I don't know if Bond-bred's still around, but anyway, what's interesting, this card has exploded, and there's many people who insist, as a matter of fact, I've been yelled at and called a lot of names, who insist that this is his rookie card. That's all fine, because they say it was, these 47 Bond-bred Jackie Robinsons were distributed in 13 quote-unquote major cities, although they can't name what major cities. And so that's a big enough distribution to call it nationwide and a rookie card. So that's fine. That's fine. I'm a non-believer, and I was publicly shamed on Net 54 for making the argument or trying to that I didn't feel it was a rookie card. But that portrait, that's the one to have, and its price has completely exploded.
Yeah.
So that one I know it's number 6 in the set, but I believe it was the first one that was distributed, and it was distributed, it's my understanding, only in Brooklyn and maybe Harlem, and it wasn't distributed anywhere else.
Right.
And so many are considering now that to be his rookie card and are insistent on it, and the price of that is just blown up.
It's funny you should say that, because I'm showing the chart. In 2006, in a PSA 6, this card in 2006 was $600 and is now $14,000. So yeah, you as soon as you were saying that, I was showing the chart, and it is just going through the roof.
To be honest with you, I had one of these cards.
Oh man!
And this is not that long ago. This is like 6 years ago. Actually, I shouldn't say I had this card.
Mm-hmm.
My dad, who was a type collector, I found it in some of his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, well, that's a generally unappealing card. It's black and white. And
Right.
I don't know. I think I'm going to try to sell it. And I looked it up. Oh, so that's got some value. So I sent it to PSA thinking it was a 7, and it came back like a 2 or 3, and I looked at the back, and I'm like, oh, I see why. It's got some scuffing on the back.
Mm-hmm.
A dealer pushing it across the table or whatnot. So anyway, I ended up selling it at an auction, and I think it was a 3, and huge regret. I mean, I just regret. I regret doing that. You should try to hold on to your cards and not sell them. But sometimes we have to sell them because there's other stuff we want.
Right.
There's got to be a degree of turnover. At least that's the way I work.
Right.
I'm in no way in this for any sort of profit. I'm not a dealer. I'm strictly a lover and a collector. But
Right.
sometimes you got to let go of some stuff just because you got to have some other stuff. That's all about. But I did have one, and I think that deserves to be the number 1 food and beverage card, at least today, is that 47 Bond-bred Jackie Robinson.
Yeah, and good one to pick. I mean, I could see why people might say this is the rookie card. I mean, it is coming out from 47, but
yeah.
I guess they want to stay in with the traditional, just baseball card company of Leaf or Bowman, whatever was out at that time. But yeah, this came out in his rookie year, and this card is just a nice looking card. It's just a pose. He's holding a glove. It has a facsimile autograph, black and white. Nice card. I mean, you can't go wrong with it.
Card, and I think the other 13 are not as pricey.
Right. Yeah. So
you don't really see them come up very often. You start to see them more now that people are demanding more money. People are saying, "Hey, I think I'm going to get rid of this card and make some cash." But
right.
you used to see a lot of them, but you're starting to see them poke around now. But it's number 1. I'll agree with you.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate Dave coming on. I mean, we went through 10 awesome legendary cards in the food and beverage companies district from the late 40s, all the 50s, all the way up to 1971. This was I really appreciate you coming on and informing everyone out there about this. It's not just Topps and Bowman and Donruss and Fleer. There's a lot of great cards out there in food and beverage, like even Drake's Cakes. I remember, as a kid collecting Hostess or Drake's, and they were just really...
Drake's are still out there. They came out in the 1880s, and they're still out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know on my list was that 1950 Drake's Foods
Yeah.
We could talk about this forever, and I like talking about 50s cards, 60s cards, and I especially like talking about growing up with baseball and growing up with a baseball collector and kind of the early days. I like talking about that.
Right.
That's what I kind of know about. I don't really know much about modern baseball, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we kind of stay away from that right now. I mean, I do dabble a little bit in some of the modern players, but 90% of what I do is vintage. I mean, it's just a golden age of baseball, and it's just they're great looking cards. They look like baseball cards. I mean, a lot of the stuff today with all these shiny things on there, I'm starting to wonder if it really is a baseball card.
Well, I look at it this way. It's easy for me to pretend like I'm a grumpy old person. A lot of these people like these cards. Why don't they like 1969 milk duds cards? It's because I think back when I was 8, 9, I wanted the newest stuff, and when I was young, I was interested in 1969, 1970 tops, not some of these other things. So things change, and the young folks, the young collectors, more power to them, because they're the one that's going to carry on this.
They're the future. Yeah. Well, I'm going to stop the video now. I want to thank everyone for watching. Dave, hang on. I want to continue to talk, and I really appreciate you.
I want to plug my
absolutely.
video. You guys check that out, and maybe win a little something. I do appreciate all my subscribers.
Yeah, I mean, don't forget to check out Dave's channel. I'll post a link down below. Dave just hit 250 subscribers. He's having a contest, and the drawing is in 2 weeks. I think December, you said 15th, Dave? Was
December 15th, yeah.
December 15th, so you have time to get it in. Post a video, and he's got 3 phenomenal prizes that he's giving away. From what I remember, it's a Perez Steel Mickey Mantle autograph card, slabbed, Joe DiMaggio autograph baseball, and a 1982 Topps wax box. Maybe you'll pull a couple of Ripkins out of there. So definitely enter into Dave's contest. Definitely worth your while. Dave, I really appreciate you coming on. And, keep on collecting, guys. Make sure you're having fun with this, too, and love the hobby. So thanks very much, Dave. Yeah, happy collecting. Thank you.